Hey guys, it's Sandra from Inspired Keyboardist. Thank you for coming back to watch part 2 of my review video on Peter James' Ultimate MainStage Collection 3. So the second video is gonna be all about his second section of sounds called the pads. And it's quite interesting. If you just stay tuned to the end of the video, you will hear how the pads all have a pretty similar kind of style to it. So here we go, Passion Hollow Pad. I'm gonna slide the mod wheel. Chorus verb up and V verb up. Don't seem to hear any difference between the V verb up or down. I'm gonna check out the detune functions. Yeah, it's got a nice hollow, but also kind of flat. I think the most exciting thing you can do to it is mod wheel to make it a little bit more intense, and the chorus verb just to make it a little bit more reverbed. So, okay, moving on to Warm Prophet Detune. Okay, so finally we've got something that we can detune, yay. So I'm just gonna turn all the detune off and also the shimmer and the verb down. So shimmer makes a whole lot of difference. What about mod wheel? Sort of makes it just a little bit more intense, right? So I'm just gonna keep it as it is with the mod wheel down reverb. Maybe without it first. I don't hear a difference with the V verb. Let's go explore the detune. So so you can hear that the pitch is kind of wavering and ever so slightly. So it's like in tune, but actually not fully in tune. So LFO detune. Maybe I'll just turn it off first. And if you use it together, so that's what I mean by overpowering. It's a little bit too intense right there. So if you want to use it maybe halfway for both. Yeah, I think halfway is pretty cool. Moving on to Warm Prophet Combo 1. It's almost got like this French horn sound to it. I'm going to lower everything down first. Modulation wheel makes it ever so slightly more intense. Shimmer makes a ton of difference. Don't seem to hear a lot of difference with the V verb, and I don't think there's a detune. Wait, there is, even though it's not in the name. So hence the importance of exploring and checking things out for yourself. So yeah, very detuned. I think that might be an overkill if we go halfway through. Nice. Gonna check out Warm Prophet Combo 2 if we just lower everything first. So the mod wheel makes it quite a bit more intense. We're gonna check out the shimmer. Very, very nice sound. We're gonna check out the reverb. I don't hear a difference. I'm just gonna explore the detune. Yep, it detunes, and that would be an overkill. If we go back to like halfway through, I think that's a little bit more bearable. So let's check out Face Pad Detune. Okay, gonna lower everything down, and I'm excited about this because I love face to face. And let's see how it's supposed to sound again. So the mod wheel makes a lot of difference. It's a mellow pad on its own first. And then when you move it just halfway, and then all the way, so now let's explore some other functions like shimmer. Nice and warm sound. No difference with the reverb as usual. So I don't think it detunes at all. Love that ending bit right there. So yeah, no doubt the actual recording has got tons of layers on top of them, so this is not it, but nice. I love the fact that it's very contrasting with the mod wheel. So moving on to Falling Juno. Yeah, very detuned, so I'm just gonna undetune that first, make everything go down to 0. So falling meaning falling into you. So how does that song go again? Right? So we're gonna go slide up the mod wheel. Very nice. So if I just slide it up a little bit. So like, so yeah, very intense when you go all the way up. I'm just gonna play around the shimmer. Nice and echoey. We've got the No difference in the reverb, detune. Turn it up again. I think it detunes ever so slightly. So yeah, it's got a very nice strong sound right there. So yeah, I think what I'm going to use this for is to harness the fact that it actually grows very nicely. So I'm going to start with obviously some shimmer because that makes a lot of difference. And like, I'm going to slide that up. So like if you lower it down and you listen to verse 2, you will hear that it's got like it's got this cool 7th chord going on. Love it. So yeah, go ahead and harness that growth, but go very slow. Moving on to Juno Pad sidechained. So this one's really cool, but I don't really like one thing about it. So I'm just gonna play that. So you can hear that there's this pulse going on, and it's obviously tempo sensitive as well. 2, 3, 4. So when you hit like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the tap tempo, it actually takes on the 1 and the 3 only. So if you want it to beat all 4, you gotta go double the speed. So 2, 4. Pulse and shimmer makes a lot of difference as usual. No difference with the reverb, and let's try the detune. So no difference with the detune. However, I realize the pulse is set by whenever you play it, right? So if you do an offbeat rhythm, it sort of doesn't pulse correctly anymore, so you can't do offbeat rhythm. So for example, yeah, so like the last one is a little bit before the beat, but it's pulsing in a slightly wrong way. So I can only limit myself to using this playing rhythms that are on the beat and not offbeat. So like, yeah, so that little offbeat thing didn't really work. Okay, good. I'm gonna just move on to Juno Pad Detune. We can hear how detuned it gets. And shimmer, lots of difference. Reverb, I don't hear a lot of difference. And maw wheel. I think it's probably one of the most intense pads, so I'm going to use this for a song that's really strong and intense. Moving on to Juno Combo 1 detune. So clearly it has detune on it. Very detune, not going to overkill this. And then we've got the reverb. No diff. Shimmer makes a lot of difference as usual. Nice and strong, Juno Combo 2. Very detuned, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, pretty similar with all the Juno stuff. Juno Combo 3 sounds very familiar as well. Yeah, detune goes a little bit crazy there. Cool, so, but I think they're quite similar, so yeah, haven't been able to get around to the difference between the three. Fight combo, fight meaning from when the fight calls, and so this one's cool. Nice mod wheel contrast being offered right there. So you can see that this is no longer Shimmer, but V-verb short. So it seems to rotate between the right and the left ear as well. I'm gonna try the V-verb. No difference? I don't seem to hear any detune difference as well. So yeah, it's primarily the V-verb short and the mod wheel differences. Fight combo detune, there we go. The detune's right here. Yep, that's an overkill in my opinion anyways. Nice V-verb going on. I don't hear a difference with V-verb. Yeah, that's a bit too much detune going on. Wow, even that tailing off moment has quite a bit of detune going on right there. Just can't help but realize that. So guys, thanks so much for watching the second video of the pads section of Peter James' Ultimate MainStage Collection 3. So if you're interested to check out the first video, be sure to click the link below. And the next video is going to be out next week. And I'll be talking about puff pads and lead sounds. So thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up below and also leave a comment to let me know what you think. And if you have any questions about Worship Keyboard, be sure to leave a comment below as well, because I am always interested to find out how to solve people's questions about worship keys. And finally, if you want to find out like how I play and what are some of the things I go through in my mind before I decide what to press and stuff, do check out my ebook, 31 Days to Better Worship Keyboard Playing, because in the ebook I talk about how you can improve in certain aspects of worship keyboard over the course of 31 days. So check that ebook out below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!